Hello, Dan and Phil Games, paparazzi.
Fashionistas, and today we are going to be roasting and ranking Dan and Phil red carpet looks. That's right.
I think there's going to be a lot of roasts.
Did you know that we are celebrities?
Celebritinas.
We are VIPs.
VIPness.
We are influencers. What did you just say?
VIPness. But we're not influencers.
Over the years, I can't help it. We're just influential. We have been invited to stuff.
Yeah. And we love going to stuff and having our picture taken. It's our favourite activity.
It's like, you might be like, Dan and Phil, why haven't you done this for like 6 years?
Yeah.
Because it's cringe. This is my thing on red carpets.
Look.
If you're not in the thing,
yeah,
why are you going to the event? You're just being used as free advertising by a movie studio.
We get to see Daisy Ridley in person.
And then you have to sit on row 73Z in a sticky Cineworld where you're not even allowed to have any popcorn or Coke. You just have to have a promotional carton of Vita Coco and some pop chips and sit in your chafing suit for 2 hours.
Once we went to one of the Hunger Games, they're like, oh, sorry, you're not allowed into the actual screening with the celebrities.
Oh my God.
You have to go into the B screen.
They moved us into another screen, then just like pushed us into an alleyway.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Look, it's fun. It's an exciting showbiz event. And over the years, I'd say there's been a fashion journey.
A journey is putting it lightly. Look, I don't understand fashion. I don't know how to dress myself in a suit. They don't teach you this in school. I've just been winging it.
You know how to dress now.
Now
you've got a Phil style.
Yeah.
I think you've been turning it out on this channel.
Have I? Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in my own skin recently, and that's probably helping.
And meanwhile, I'm just wearing black. Because if you don't have any ideas, just wear black.
We're not going swimming today.
I'm a, dystopian motorbike twink.
It's the Hunger Games catching fire outfit.
And yep, this is the first tier list video on Dan and Phil Games.
We're going to be ranking.
We are on the website Abacadafa. We have tried to find official red carpet photos. A couple of them are from the gram, presumably because the photographers were just like, who are these ugly freaks? And they're going to look at us. And now we're going to be rating them on a scale of S to F. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is going to be a journey through fashion trends and the psychosexual development of Dan and Phil.
I'm hyped.
And we're starting off with the Sony Golden Headphone Awards 2013.
We won the award.
Shit. It's right there. How dusty is that? Dan and Phil, BBC Radio 1.
This is an Academy Award.
It is an Academy Award. It was a goated radio show and the people knew it. More importantly, what did we wear? Are you ready to have a look?
I'm ready.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, this is not a good idea.
This looks like funeral suit.
It's a complete disaster. Right, where do we begin? Head to toe. Why have I given myself a side parting?
You've gone for like a half quiz.
It's so long, it's not good. Yours, it's an okay emo fringe.
That's settled quite well.
Okay. Face, I'm doing an awkward smirk. You look scared.
I was scared.
The suits themselves, just two top man suits.
Blue and black, so a little bit of the personality is coming through. You know, you got the Phil and the Dan.
I've got a leather lapel and a leather. Oh my fucking god! I've got a leather lapel and a leather tie. Try that, saying that 3 times.
Leather
fast.
lapel, leather tie. Leather lapel, leather tie. Leather lapel, leather. No, you can't. You can't. You try it at
home. Didn't quite fit. Got my belly button sticking out there. Got a nice wide belt buckle. Some kind of straight leg trousers going down into what appeared to be a pair of dusty boots.
They look like workman's boots.
That's not how to dress.
No. Meanwhile, my suit definitely doesn't fit. That button is clinging for its life around my stomach.
Brown belt. The trousers are too low.
Yes.
And now we're in the erogenous zone. Philip Michael Lester. What are you doing with your hands?
I do the hand thing. Whenever I have a picture of myself, I'm like,
you know I had to do it to him.
When I did 23andMe, it said it was 8% lobster, and I think we know why.
People get suits tailored. They get things measured. We're just two nerds that have no parental guidance. No one to help us out. We just walk into a top man and leave looking like a disaster. This was a big deal event. There were like celebrities at this shit. We turn up looking like this and then we win the big award.
I think we're being too harsh.
No, we're not.
Listen.
It does get worse.
If you walk past us at the event, I don't think you'd laugh.
It wasn't visibly grotesque. Okay, I am gonna give it
a B.
A D.
No.
Whoa. C for compromise.
Okay.
Then we have Thor: The Dark World. Gotta be the worst Marvel movie, maybe.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Dan needs a haircut.
Look at this splinge.
Look at the splinge.
That is a canyon of a splinge.
Look at the curl happening.
Woo.
I've repeated the same jacket, and now I've put a Givenchy Rottweiler shirt underneath, and you can't see the dogs.
I know.
Good graphic design there, Dan.
Meanwhile, Bryony looks amazing. I mean,
yeah, of course she does.
She was
How
winning.
dare you? You're repeating the jacket, but now with, is that a
that
shirt
is a
with...
Sailor Red Panda shirt, which, to be fair, is very on brand.
What says Thor the Dark World?
Just be boring.
Like a powder blue shirt with red pandas wearing a sailor outfit.
I've gone for the Arthur grip in my hand.
I've got a relaxed hand. You have not got a relaxed hand. I think that was the first premiere that we ever went to.
I think it
I was so excited.
I know.
I still had joy in my eyes.
It was a Marvel film and we got to see Chris Hemsworth.
Unlike these two, which had problems, I actually think that's a disaster.
That is
I'm
a
going to
D.
say that's a D.
It didn't work.
It's awful.
Speaking of awful, this haunts
Dan and Phil go to the theater.
Why?
Oh, you know when they do those old Disney Channel pictures?
Why is that the only picture of me in the world?
This is an apocalypse.
Do you know?
This was a big event and all the press was there. So for like a decade, these were the only professional images that people could use. Oh, God. The hair days were both
terrible
cataclysms.
It was a hurricane in London. Look at my fringe. Look at this suit not fitting. These jeans are like rolling up around my knees. Like, and then the shoes.
But look, you tried to do something here.
I tried to do
You've
for
got
blue.
the blue blazer, the blue shoes, red laces, red poppy, because Phil will hashtag never forget.
Yes.
Repeating the red pandas.
The one thing you've got going for you is your shoes. Those shoes are amazing. You could murder someone with those.
By this point, Radio 1 was adding some cred to us, and we'd get free shit. We'd get promo stuff.
We would.
And look at me in those Louboutins.
Lube?
I was wearing red bottom ass shoes on the red carpet.
Yes.
In the worst outfit ever. Why are those jeans so low?
They are very low. Like, if you think about where your ass would be, your whole crack would be out.
A big year for us, and we're just wearing the same blazers.
Again, there's nothing wrong with wearing the same outfit to multiple events. The problem is if you recycle a terrible outfit,
in
that's
the
where
same
the issue
terrible way. I would like to formally apologize to Christian Louboutin for what I did to those shoes. I am so sorry. This ensemble offends me.
This gives me PTSD. I'll show you why this gives me PTSD.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh my God, I forgot about this.
This is why.
When you only go to one event where all the press are there, people will, on Amazon, sell a cardboard cutout of you.
What is happening?
I'm gonna say it, Phil, worst look ever is immortalized in cardboard on Amazon.
It's so bad.
The splinge, the chinge, the red pinge, the double hands in pockets. Wait, let us see those hands. Oh, look at the grip.
Look at that belt. It's open in the middle.
Off-center belt. We need to keep going up.
Oh, no.
What was those? Are Alpine high tops?
Oh.
With muddy soles?
I actually liked those shoes, but just not with this outfit. I have nightmares about this.
Burn that shit.
I'm just going to upload my whole Instagram grid to get the images.
Take it. Take anything, please. Okay. What did we do at the first Teen Awards? We interviewed One Direction in a toilet.
Yes.
How
that's what we
forget?
did. The animal impressions.
Contribution to pop culture history.
Yeah, I still think me and Harry had a moment.
Where's it going on the tier list, Phil?
I'm going to say it. It's an F.
It is a solid F.
For fuck those outfits.
Okay, now we have the Brit Awards 2014 nominations event, a little pre-party.
Okay.
Where Phil decided to turn up sporting the bow tie.
Why wearing a clip-on bow tie? I do not remember wearing that.
Clip-on bow tie and a blue shirt.
Philly!
Hey, it goes with your hair, it goes with your eyes.
Philly!
It's a bit Doctor Who, but it's not that bad.
It's okay. I look like a magician.
The MCQ moth shirt, which I still own to this day. That's a good shirt.
I think you look good here.
That is not how to wear that shirt.
No. I look like I was about to saw you in half. I'm not.
It's a D. It's just, it's doing nothing. That's why. Journey. Growth. Are you ready for a generational leap?
I'm ready to grow.
Dan and Phil hosting the international live stream of the Brits to millions of people tuning in to see live performances. We're on the red carpet. Bam!
I think we look good here. I think I look snatched. Did I use that right?
I think this is one of our best looks.
Again, we've gone with the blue and black. We were trying. This time the suit fit.
It's a better suit.
It's a great suit on me.
The material and the lapel and the pocket
My
detail
bow tie
and
is
the
in
bow
the
tie,
middle.
it works.
My emo fringe was working
It's
for
behaving.
me.
I've recycled the same Top Man blazer, but I've made it work with a bow tie on the legendary Alexander McQueen lace skull shirt.
Is that the time that you and Harry Styles
wore
the
Harry
same
Styles
suit?
shirt? And I'm going to say this right now.
What?
I looked better in that shirt than Harry did. I embodied this shirt. I have the soul of this shirt.
Yes, it's one of my favorite things you own.
I feel like, unlike the Teen Awards where we turned up and our colleagues looked at us like, oh God, who invited these internet people? They're really dragging the thing down here.
Yeah.
This one had people come up to us being like, Dan and Phil.
Hi.
Little Mix like, maybe I need to remember these guys.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad that I met celebrities looking like that because they think I look cooler than I do.
Oh Jesus, it made a way better impression than we deserved.
The night before, I did not sleep. I was just picturing
we were in way over our heads.
Ed Sheeran seeing me and just pushing me over on the red carpet. It was just too much.
Cultural impact, style, coordination, good hair day. I want to chuck that fucker an S.
Yeah, I would agree.
Agree?
Yeah, I'm going with S as well.
Next up, are you ready for some fandom moment?
Ooh.
The Mockingjay premiere.
We got to see Josh Hutcherson in person.
We did.
Yeah.
The Piss King.
Stop it. People have not seen the other video. I think these two shirts are working though. I think we're doing all right. My emo Frenchie's looking good.
Yeah, you got blue eyes. You got that shirt. It was cute. You looked a bit like you could be hosting something in the Capitol.
Yeah.
My outfit, no. That was an amazing MCQ shirt that had like a beautiful illustration on it. Why am I covering it up by wearing a blazer? It doesn't look like anything. Flop.
We should have worn wigs like they do in the Capitol.
This is the thing. If someone invited me somewhere now,
yeah,
I would serve a look. Pre-Drag Race, pre-K-pop, people were really just turning up in some shit from their closet.
Yeah.
Now there's this cultural expectation that if you go to the Barbie premiere, you've got to serve a look. You've got to have a stylist. You've got to have a concept. You've got to be making some kind of point about society.
Yeah.
If we went to the Mockingjay premiere now,
you would.
I would have blue hair, perms, robotic eyes.
I would dress as Peter's buns.
Live butterflies pinned to my eyeballs.
That's cruel. I think that's an A. Come on.
It's a B.
All
it's
right,
a B.
fine.
I'm not doing anything. I'm dragging you down, honestly.
Next, it's Dan and Phil at the Big Hero 6 premiere.
Scientist 1 and 2.
There we are. We were in the movie in the UK.
We've lost all contact with the pod.
Sir, we've picked up a slight irregularity in the magnetic...
Did you know if you go to Disney Plus, you can change the audio to United Kingdom, and then you can hear our 2 lines of dialogue.
It was quite ahead of its time for Disney to be like,
Yeah.
what is 2 lines that we'd get some extra to say? Just give it to some obnoxious person and then they'll tweet about it for free.
And do you know what? I cherished that. I really enjoyed it. And
technically,
we won an Oscar for
we
them.
are Oscar winners. Now the looks.
We've got the Baymax stickers on.
Bad hair day. You're having an okay hair day.
Yes.
What's your shirt there?
Dots. It's Dots.
It's an okay black shirt. It was like an afternoon screening.
It wasn't
like
the
a
premiere.
I saw a shirt on a website that had nuts and bolts, and I thought that's kind of like robots.
I think we're kind of coordinating with
it's
each other.
Cute.
It's
we
fine.
turned up. People thought we made an effort. I'm going to give that a B for Baymax.
Okay.
A.
I want to protect Phil of the past. You know what I mean?
Now another one that haunts Phil forever.
Oh no, not this one.
Dan and Phil at the Zoella Beauty launch party.
I hate these pictures. They were all over every teen magazine at the time.
Again, oh my god, so much press. Phil was outrunning those photos for years.
Listen,
the hand.
I lost. Firstly, we got the hand.
Yeah.
I lost my good glasses. These are my super nerd glasses that I
glasses.
hated. I had an eye infection, so I couldn't wear contacts.
The way that they frame your nose is so peculiar.
I don't know. The cheapest farmer shirt I had. What am I doing? Everyone else looked fancy. I met like Joe Sugg,
Look
Casper
at
Lee,
Zoe.
Marcus Butler.
Looking like she is at a premiere.
I know. And I'm ready to go to Tesco.
You're wearing a tea towel. But at least you're like, hey, I'm coordinating with the shoes.
No.
I see the journey.
There was no journey.
The hand is awkward. You've got one hand on Zoella's shoulder, touching.
I'm gripping her.
She's just gripping her clutch for dear life.
Yeah.
And then you've got the other hand, bam. I do this weird thing with my legs where the only way I know how to stand is to put one foot forward and one behind it and
like
then lean forward.
Topple over.
I look like I'm about to pirouette or something. What the hell is wrong with me? I need to learn how to stand.
You got some good use out of those hounds, though. You wore that t-shirt a lot.
Again, I'm covering the hounds.
Yeah, it
What's
doesn't
the
look
point?
like anything.
Leather shirt. It's
leather.
not the worst. It was in that kind of Watch the Throne Rihanna tour era where that was quite in. It redeems the shoes. Decapitate me and put someone cool on my head and it
This
works.
is tough because I think you're on like a C, but I'm on an F. So we're gonna have to meet.
C? I was gonna say that's an A.
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck?
I was just thinking the leather shirt.
I think that's a C.
Oh,
it's not
but for
that
me-
bad.
But for me, it's so bad.
But look at what's in D.
All right, fine.
Busy time. Dan and
Okay.
Phil, they're going up in the world.
And we're
They're getting
at-
brought back for the second year in a row.
The Brit Awards 2015. Oh, I love this suit. I look good here.
You look good there.
That
you look
was
strong.
That was great.
You look powerful.
I don't want to blow my own horn.
Toot that brass, Phil. Do
But
it.
every
Do it.
celebrity that we interviewed said, love your suit.
They did.
They did.
They did.
Every time.
Had a pop of colour.
Yeah.
Strong. bold. You got the bow tie.
I've got good memories of this one because I got to hold the Brit Award as well. It was just like, that one felt important to me for some reason.
What was your one? She zipped blazer.
Oh, that is a zip.
Isn't it so quirky and edgy?
And you couldn't zip it up. It was just a zip
no,
that didn't
it was
work.
just a big ass zip. Simple, cool.
I think it was too simple for you.
Oh, no, I think it was classy.
Yeah?
I think that this duo was powerful.
Yeah, it was a
and
power
when we
duo.
met people there, they were like, oh, we need to remember these people's names in case they're going to play our record on the radio.
Nick Jonas.
Psych, we weren't.
A.
It's not a cultural reset, but
S.
it was
I like
a
it as
serve.
much as this.
Oh. But was it as important to the
Yes.
culture? I think it's A.
A, okay.
So we can revisit this. There's nothing in A so far.
Okay.
Our rotation of Brit Awards and Teen Awards, we're coming
Where
back.
we going?
Have we fixed it since one of the worst crimes against humanity ever committed?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
no.
Okay, no, I was clapping at myself.
Yeah, you look great. I look like I've never seen an iron in my life.
What is this iconic lineup of people? Dan and Phil, Jamila Jamil, Alice Levine, and Dev.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Hey,
Watch out for the bees.
my shoes are good though.
Yes, blue shiny shoes. Those were good. You still have those?
Yeah, I've got those.
You got the blue shiny shoes. You got the shirt. Yeah.
I'm just
Why
sad
glasses?
that the shirt isn't ironed. I think I get this nervous thing which gives me an eye infection. Because again, I have to get my glasses on. I don't know why.
The old stress pink eye.
Yeah.
I'm doing the foot thing again.
You
Dan, learn how to stand. Look at the camera straight on. No one needs to see
You
you
are
go.
looking at the camera like a dog meme.
Hands confidently flopping by
Oh,
the side.
you've got some good flop. I've got Arthur grip again. You've got A.
I think it's a B.
I've got C.
It's not bad. It's not a black tie event. It's the Teen Awards.
Yeah.
And knowing how Disney people turn up to this kind of shit in America, I think it's a solid B.
It's a B.
It's a solid B.
Okay, guys. Okay, before the fan fiction starts writing itself.
YouTube events don't have red carpets.
No.
Because what the hell? But hey, one year, VidCon had a step and repeat because why not?
And then this person was like, hey, can I take a picture of you? And now they're selling this for £300.
Tara Zima.
Tara! Just making bank of this horrible
Sponsored
picture
by
of me.
Vine. I want to go back.
I mean...
Okay, Phil.
Yeah.
It's a VidCon day. It's not an event.
I wasn't expecting to be on a photo
You're
shoot.
going to Comic-Con, you're trying to look like a relatable dude.
Yeah.
It's a white t-shirt that just has text saying Captain America.
For some reason, that was cool at the time.
Guys,
this was an Infinity War.
You
was coming
cannot
out.
judge us by 2023 standards. At
No.
the time, this was so cool.
It was
People
cool.
saw Phil and they were like, fuck. And look, the t-shirt fits, the jeans look nice, the white Vans don't look decrepitly brown and smudgy.
They're fine.
Hands thumbing in the pocket. You're cradling each thigh. You're
I'm
getting
like
a good meaty scoop
Directing the vision to my crotch
of each
zone,
ham
I
there.
feel
You're like, look at it.
look at me.
Look at it.
It's a power stance.
And Dan has gone from 3/4 turn, foot back, 2 arms down to peace sign. Uh-oh. Oh dear. The beginning of a dark age
That was you
for
for a
Danny
long time.
H.
Nicely fitted shirt though.
Hair very flat.
I like the 3/4 sleeve.
I do like that shirt. It was one of the last red things that I own. I think I still have it and I don't want to throw it away.
I think I just
but
like
wouldn't wear it.
you in colour. Whenever Dan wears colour, I'm like, oh, you look nice today.
Tragic. Zip shoes.
They've
Why
been-
the hell not?
They've been with you all over the world. Fine. It's a B.
We're going to VidCon. It's a B.
Yeah.
Third year on the trot. The Brits love Dan and Phil. We did such a good job hosting the Brits.
I think we did great. We brought the entertainment. We made all of the games.
People do not understand. We were not presenters. We were the motherfucking producers of this shit.
Yeah.
And we did not get paid enough.
No.
To come up with all of these amazing games.
We came up with all of the games and all the questions. It was really good.
Do you miss it?
No. It was so anxiety-inducing just being live. I think the live aspect of it was worse than the radio because it was like you have to get all of these numbers and text things right because there's a real competition.
By this point, we had legit broadcasting careers and we were in demand.
I know.
And we said no. This was like the last thing that we did. How do you feel about that?
I think I said no at the right time. I knew what I wanted to do with my life.
Go
and
on
I
a tour and stay inside.
didn't want to do that. We did get our own emoji though. That was a
We
highlight
did put
of
some
life.
emoji. My God, after those other 2 outfits, what do we bring in? Here we go.
Oh, okay. This looked better in my head when I bought it. The shirt online looked like super galaxy print.
And you've covered,
and I've covered
all of it
all
up.
of it
So
up.
you're kind of just like a funeral with shiny shoes and a bit of space.
Yeah, so I was too low key for this one. I think I made an L.
If it was
from
like
Tartan.
an entire space glittery jacket and a back shirt,
That would have been better.
that would have been good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wrong.
what would you do with the time machine?
Wrong inversion. You looked great though. That's a good look.
Bitch.
The ankles are out.
That is a slay.
The barbed wire suit is great. True power would have if I'd been wearing the plaid one next to that.
The blazer was a size too small. Look at it. Gasping for air.
But
like a corset.
it was still working.
The hair was okay.
My hair was terrible. Why did you let me keep this emo fringe for so long? It just was not working that year.
So where do we go? Honestly, for me, that's an S look.
Well, we're doing Dan and Phil, so it's got to be an A because
We'll
that was
make
not
it an
good for me.
A. Yeah, it's a B for you.
This needs to go there. It's you in the zip and me in the plaid. It was good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how does that feel?
Good. I feel proud of myself.
After this year, we left Radio 1.
We did.
We said, sorry, ain't nobody got time for that. We went on a whole ass tour.
And
tour. Yet, we were invited to the Teen Awards, not as hosts sitting in the basement interviewing One Direction in the toilet, but as nominees of Best Vlogger Award.
We were the best British vlogger.
Now, we don't vlog, and we're not a person, but we won Best Vlogger.
We did. Where is that award?
I put it in a wardrobe somewhere as lime green.
Ooh, that's great.
This is good.
Matching boys.
This is self-aware. This is us going, K-pop is a thing. We weren't exactly serving a styled look here.
No.
But bomber jackets were the trend.
They were
at the time.
We were on trend.
We were so painfully on trend.
I think we both got good colours to represent us.
Homophobic lens.
Horrible lens. But
We
look
look like
how
moons.
shiny my shoes are as well.
Balenciaga shoes that Phil got from TK Maxx for about £23.
I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
how I blagged those Balenciaga shoes.
You just need to walk into TK Maxx every now and then.
They're the cheapest, most expensive shoes that I own.
You got the power stance with the thumbs in the pocket, but at least you're not splaying the fingers out. You know
I
what I mean?
realised the key is just hide the entire hand. Just put it away. You can't look at the camera though. What's wrong with you?
Hair is not good. Oh God, give this man some curls.
Imagine if you had curly hair here.
But when we walked into Wembley Arena to receive that award, wearing these matching bomber jackets, it was a moment, Phil.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you back on the internet.
I think it's an A. I think it's a solid A.
That's a strong A. And
Look
I
at
was
us.
proud of us for pulling together that look.
And next up, the one-time only event, the British Online Creator Awards.
That is a horrible picture. Why have we chosen that one? I look so much nicer in all the other pictures of this night.
Oh God.
Oh.
This just shows that flash photography and lenses on red carpets
I look horrible
are
here.
homophobic.
There we go.
Look at how nice Phil looked,
I look
actually.
nice.
You had a lovely day. This was like a victory lap for us because we'd just done The Amazing Tour Is Not on Fire.
Yeah.
And they said, do you want to come perform something? And we said, we'll just perform this ironic song from Tatanoff.
Yes. And I won Creator of the Year.
You did. Well done,
and
Phil.
I shared it with you in an emotional moment. I'm so happy that I hired Dan to be my friend all of those years ago. It was a good night. I think we looked...
I like these.
We looked like
You know what this
awards.
was? Intentional camp.
Yeah.
We said, what is this event? What are we doing? We went onto ASOS and we went obnoxious blazers.
Metallic.
Now, from a fashion perspective, kind of disgusting.
I would give this a B.
I'd give it an extremely strong B. Phil, this is the last time that we posed on a red carpet.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Last Jedi at the Royal Albert Hall.
Okay.
Now, you didn't really take any photos of yourself that year, so for reference, this is Phil's outfit.
Oh, there I am.
Digest it with your eyes.
Gold shoes.
Gold?
And gold lapel.
Loafers.
I think that was a good look.
Phil out here looking like a pimp.
My hair was flopping again. Bow tie.
It wasn't bad.
Hands back though.
Rage fist.
Now you did a great job because you were matching the stormtroopers.
Look, this is one of the best photos.
And your hair looks great as well.
Coordinating with the lads.
I know.
And I picked the outfit for it.
You served.
The shoes with the white wedge on the bottom of the black.
I was a bit jealous of you. I was like, you've done so well with this outfit.
You were the Star Wars text in space.
I was the text. I went as the text.
But you look lovely.
Thank you.
I think honestly, us two stood next to each other. We were the best thing
Yes.
about The Last Jedi. The disrespect to our friend for the emoji on her face.
I know, we
Okay,
didn't
wow.
know if they wanted to be in it. I think it's an A.
I think that's an S from the conceptual moment for me, but
Yeah.
you look lovely. So I think this is an extremely high A.
It's a strong A.
I honestly think, Phil, in terms of coordination, that is one of your best looks.
Thank
It was
you.
a lovely suit.
I've learned I like gold and metallic blue, and I should embrace that more.
And if you've got a funky element like the space shirt,
Yeah.
make it the space blazer.
Yes, I need to
Don't
be braver.
hide it. Give people something to think
stronger.
about. Right.
Any regrets?
Are we happy with this order? So we're saying the GOAT was that Brit's look. I think it was.
I think it was this one.
You think both of us like that, despite
Yeah.
the Harry Styles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think you and that blazer was incredible.
That was incredible.
That's it.
There we are.
That is the locked in order right
we
there.
ranked it. All of those times we went outside and had photos of ourselves
I can't
taken.
believe it.
Look at it.
We shouldn't go outside.
No.
It's terrifying. I hate it. Is this making you feel like you want to go to more professional events?
I don't know. It's just making me realize I've lived a lot of life.
Yeah,
We've done a lot
of
stuff.
shit. Kind of scary. A moment of truth.
Yeah.
What is Dan's outfit from the waist down?
Oh, the illusion is dead. Cornflake socks. I think we tried our best.
Yeah.
We didn't always succeed.
No, we did the best that we could
But
with
the intentions
our
were there.
means, our time, the taste levels, and just where culture was at.
Also, Dan, culture, fashion, it's a social construct.
None of it matters.
None of it
Honestly,
means
this whole
anything.
thing is crazy. It's fun. Fashion, it's camp.
Just do
it's
what,
ironic.
Don't be afraid to just express yourself.
Exactly.
Do what you want. No one cares. Life doesn't mean anything. Have a good time.
I want to know your hot takes. What were your favorite looks here?
Let us know.
What event should we go to next and what should we wear at it? And the first tier list on Dan and Phil Games.
We did it.
What has this awakened?
We tiered that list.
Did you enjoy this process? Do you want us to do more tier lists in this new year? If there's any part of pop culture or Dan and Phil history or goddamn anything that you want to see us rank, debate, and piss people off in the comments, let us know down there and we will strongly consider it because this is fun.
It was fun. I had a good time. I would rank more stuff.
And I've healed the past.
Yes.
I've processed a lot here.
Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel for more videos
Thank you for
into
watching.
the new year. Have a great life. Ding the bell.
And keep those hands out of the pockets!
Or fully in them.